Energetically, hey there, tech lovers. Welcome back to another episode of Chronicles of Tech.
Chiming in, where we unravel the mysteries of the tech universe, one bite at a time.
Playfully, ooh, I like that. Speaking of bites, today we're diving into the saga that set the stage for every digital search we do today, the creation of Google.
Curiously, you mean the world's most popular search engine? Or a modern-day wizard's spellbook for navigating the internet?
Exactly. And we'll be exploring the legendary feud between its founders, Larry Page and Sergey Brin. But we've got a question for you to ponder throughout the episode.
With a dramatic flair, are rivalry and innovation two sides of the same coin?
Grinning, you'll want to stick around to see if we crack that code by the end of this episode.
Enthusiastically, so, let's rewind to the late 90s. Picture this. You've got a young adult, Larry Page, who's a Stanford PhD student.
Nodding, and then there's Sergey Brin, who was also at Stanford but, surprise, just as much of a genius. They met in 1995, kicking off what would become a tech rivalry for the ages.
Right. But what's fascinating is that they didn't start as enemies. They were actually friends first. You know, like Batman and Robin before the Joker showed up.
Chuckling, exactly. And it wasn't that they disliked each other, they just had different visions for the future of search engines.
With intrigue, it's fascinating how small ideas can grow into something extraordinary. They began working on a project called Backrub.
Laughing, some serious, backhanded work if you ask me.
Snorting, touché. But Backrub essentially looked at the link structure of the web to determine how relevant a web page was. It was revolutionary.
Excitedly, and here's where it gets juicy. This unique approach to ranking website relevance laid the groundwork for what they'd ultimately name Google.
Playfully, which, by the way, is derived from the mathematical term Google, meaning 10 raised to the power of 100.
Smirking, that's a lot of zeros.
Laughs, think of the amount of cat memes they could index with that.
Getting serious, so, while Google was born out of collaboration, tensions began to rise.
That's right. Both Page and Brin held strong opinions on how the company should evolve. Larry was the visionary, always pushing for bold innovations.
Interjecting, and Sergey was more of the pragmatist. He liked trial and error based on data rather than simply dreaming big.
Nods, which is classic. You've got the dreamer versus the realist. Think yin and yang, or more like peanut butter and pickles.
Raising an eyebrow, whoa, whoa. Let's not go that far.
Giggling, fair point.
Continuing, the crux of their rivalry would really shine through when it came to decisions about monetization. Larry was all about launching new features and expanding rapidly, while Sergey was more cautious.
Leaning in, and with great power comes, wait for it, great responsibility.
Laughing, or in their case, great debates. Their differences highlighted the importance of balance in business, innovation versus sustainable growth.
Curious, speaking of balance, do you remember the infamous 2001 tech bubble burst?
Nodding, how could I forget? It was like watching a bunch of cats trying to balance on a spinning wheel.
Cackling, yes. All the startups were scrambling, but somehow, Google took a different path, staying focused and resilient amidst the chaos.
Musing, it's really impressive. During this time, they realized they needed to monetize in smarter ways, leading to the idea of AdWords.
Enthusiastically, and that is what gave Google the revenue engine it still runs on today.
Jovially, while we're on the topic of rivals, you can check out this fantastic app that helps you keep your competitive edge in your projects.
Playfully, don't worry, we promise it won't generate too many arguments, like Larry and Sergey.
Restoring the tone, so, when you think about it, Larry and Sergey's disagreement sparked tremendous growth for Google.
Excitedly, they applied their competitive natures and transformed Google into an evolving, multifaceted giant.
Absolutely. They learned to respect each other's strengths, which ultimately led to the iconic, "Don't be evil" motto. Well, maybe some ear-tugging happened along the way.
So, did they find a compromise?
Dramatic, in truth, they learned to blend their visions together, making Google a powerhouse of creativity and strategic execution.
Eyeing the audience. So, to answer our earlier question, rivalry and innovation, two sides of the same coin indeed.
Concluding, remember, every great creation comes with a bit of friction.
Jokingly, and a few cat memes.
Chuckling, well, that's all for today's episode, folks. Thanks for tuning in to Chronicles of Tech.
With excitement, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave us a review. We love hearing your feedback.
Catch you all next time.
Signing off, and may your searches always land you in the right place.